From frequent gas price increases to the proposed toll rate hike, a trucking company is this evening speaking out on the challenge to meet expenses and increase costs that have to be passed on to customers. Krista Campbell reports.
Fuel accounts for about a quarter of Zuki Trucking Services' operational expenses. And according to General Manager Ricardo Valentine, the frequent petrol price increases have been especially hard on business.
Since January, we would have seen something in the vicinity of about 41% increase. That is pretty significant. So every trip that we make in relation to that particular element, we're paying that much more money.
And more money for the trucking companies means higher costs to customers.
In your charge to the clients, you would say, if you're charging $1,000 per argument, say for a trip, you would incorporate fuel at $200 per liter. Then you would also have, as another line item, something we call surcharge. Say if the fuel moves up to $215, there's a bond, you will increase $5. And if it goes up for another $15, you add another $5 and so forth.
But Mr. Valentine notes not all trucking companies add a surcharge. And for his company, it usually goes up or down or is removed altogether, depending on the movement of fuel prices. However, he explained that fuel prices also affect service parts and inevitably the cost of maintenance of the trucks.
When fuel moves, practically all the input cost moves. Spares, fuel, lube oil, and everything that you would need to run those vehicles, it eventually moves. May not move immediately, but the next time you go to the shop, even if it was yesterday, you would have gone, and then today you go again. Once the fuel price goes up, the suppliers of these parts, they tend to move it immediately.
And if the frequent gas price increases are not bad enough, add the annual north-south toll rate hike to the mix.
When that goes up, it affects both us and the clients, because even if it's in our rate, when we renegotiate with them, we're going to add the increased element. And of course, if we have it as a line item on our invoice, it certainly they will be impacted immediately.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.